个大家耳熟能详的故事，大家都听过，有一个卖帽子的商人，他在城镇里面卖帽子，但是他卖来卖去就是卖不出去。那他非常沮丧的，于是走到郊外。结果呢，他顶着帽子在树下休息的时候，一觉醒来，发现很多猴子拿着他的帽子玩。那猴子呢，非常的爱模仿。商人把手举起来，他们就把手举起来；商人把手放下，他们就放下。最后呢，商人呢要怎么把帽子拿回来呢？那现在让我们欢迎，用热烈的掌声欢迎 Alpha Class Caps for Sale。
For sale, a tale of a peddler, some monkeys, and their monkey business. Once, there's a peddler who sold caps, but he was not an ordinary peddler, carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head.
First, he had his own black cap, then a gray cap, then a brown cap, then a blue cap, then a yellow cap, then a red cap on the very top.
He walked up and down the streets, holding himself very straight, as not to upset his caps on his head. As he went along, he called, "Caps! Caps for sale, 15 cents a cap."
One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He went up the street and he went down the street, calling,
"Caps! Caps for sale, 15 cents a cap."
But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody even wanted a red cap.
He began to feel very hungry, but he has no money for lunch.
"I think I'll go for a walk in the country."
Then he walked out of town slowly, so as not to upset his caps.
He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree.
"This is a great place for a rest."
Then he sat down slowly, as not to disturb his caps on his head. Then he put his hand up to feel his caps were in the right place. First, he checked his own black cap, then a gray cap, then a brown cap, then a blue cap, then a yellow cap, and a red cap on the very top.
They were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a long time, but when he slept, he had some visitors.
Hey, look at those! Wow, so colorful. I can use a test for protecting from the sun.
I could use a hat to impress all my friends.
Let's have some fun.
Ooh ah, ooh la la, ooh ah, ooh la la.
A cap for me, a cap for you. How about the color blue? How about you? Do you want one too? How about yellow? Can help you too.
Yellow's middle, my kind middle. The gray one cut, that looks swell.
Swell indeed, it looks great. The color gray has made my day.
Some people don't like this color here. The color brown takes people down. I walk from. I love my cap because it is brown.
My turn to say, a cap for me, a top my head. What's color left? What's color left? The color red will cover my hair.
Ooh ooh ah, ooh la la. Ooh ooh ah, ooh la la.
Ha. When the peddler woke up, he felt relaxed and refreshed.
But before standing up, he put his hand up to feel if his caps were in the right place. All he felt was his own black cap. He looked to the right of him, no caps. He looked to the left of him, no caps. He looked to the back of him, no caps. He looked behind the tree, no caps.
Then he looked up into the tree, and what do you think he saw? On every branch sat a monkey, and on every monkey was a gray or a brown or a blue or a yellow or a red cap.
Ah, we love our caps.
My favorite color too.
The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke.
You monkey suit, you give me back my caps.
he said, shaking with the finger at them. But the monkeys only shake their fingers back at him and say,
You give me back my caps. This made the peddler angry, so he shook both his fingers back at him and said,
You monkey suit, you give me back my caps.
but the monkeys only shook both their hands back at him and said,
Your caps, our caps, our caps.
Now the peddler felt quite angry, and he stamped his foot at them and said,
You monkey suit, you better give me back my caps.
But the monkeys only stepped their feet back at him and said,
Better, we've got the better of you.
By this time, the peddler was really very, very angry. He stamped both of his feet and shouted.
You monkey suit, you must give me back my caps.
But the monkeys only stamped their foot back at him and said,
Must give back? Why? So you can have a stack? We have no stack.
We don't want to give your stack back because we have no caps.
At last, the peddler was so angry that he threw his own black cap onto the ground and began to walk away.
By this time, every monkey pulled off his cap and threw it to the ground. First, the gray cap, then the brown cap, then the blue cap, then the yellow cap, and the red cap came flying out of the tree. So he picked up his caps and put them back on his on his head. First he had his black cap, then a gray cap, then a brown cap, then a blue cap, then a yellow cap, then a red cap on the very top.
Then slowly, he began to walk back to town, calling, Cap,
For sale, 15 cents a cap.
The end.